Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm kind of vibrating at a low level. Uh, One of my friends committed suicide, and at first I was numb, but now I think I am affected by it because, I just don't really feel like talking, and I don't want anybody to talk to me. But I still think I'll make this video while it's fresh. Now, I don't want anybody to go around feel sorry for me, anything like that. We were close, at one point in time, and then we kind of lost contact. But that's it's not going to stop the hurt. It's not going to stop me from caring. Um, so, seeing as how wicked I am and trying to find reason and everything and trying to find the benefit of it, um, it really does put things in perspective for me. And very quickly am I reminded what actually matters. Am I reminded that trying to be right all the time or trying to shit on somebody it's worthless. You lose somebody tomorrow, and all of a sudden your last engagement is worth more than anything. The way you leave people, um, is bigger than anything. You wish you could just have it back to really talk about what matters. And there's a lot of people right now in our lives, beside us, in front of us, and all. We don't really see their importance. We've become spoiled. We see too much of them. We see so much of them that we convince ourselves that that's just how it's going to be until we die. And that's very unrealistic. And no matter how many people you've lost, you still find yourself in that trap. Perhaps not all people. Perhaps people always stick with that conclusion that I'm at right now, and they just put it in the forefront. And perhaps that's why a lot of older people value family so much. It's because they've seen so many people go. Um, so where I'm at right now is with the understanding that a lot of things that I really wanted to matter, it just does not. Even more so, it's weird how this can be connected, but like one thing that I was thinking earlier is that, man, we got to get a lot out of this life, as much as possible, and a great deal of enjoyment without caring about anybody's expectations or opinions. And I'm sure if you lost somebody, you really got to that point where it's like, man, I don't even care anymore. Like you just like don't care, and it's like it could be for reckless reasons. You're like, I don't give a fuck if I die today or whatever it is, but also for reasons of gain. You just say, you know what? I'm living for me. All right. I may be living for other people, but I'm gonna live for myself first. I'm gonna put myself first. Also, one thing that I was thinking about, something that just keeps popping up in my mind, is that, and this isn't necessarily a benefit, but maybe something that you should take into consideration, is that we were meant to be in tribes, 40, 50, 70 people. Tribes. We were meant to be in tribes. And now, it's glorified. In fact, it's worthy of a pat on the back if you got 3 good friends. In fact, that's expected. That's the expectations. Society has really divided us. Like, and we can't get. Well, of course we can't. We can't get enough of the time that we all do come together, because it's so minimal. Like, we don't get much of it. We're not a team, and so we miss out on that. We miss out on having tribes and community and all of that. That's a depressing thing. Even as somebody who does like to spend a lot of time alone, I'm not going to look past the fact that it's probably because feel like I don't belong anyway. But again, I'm not going to put too much emphasis what I think it should be or whatever. But that's just how I had gotten to that point anyway, and just feeling left out a lot. Um, but we were meant to be in tribes, and I'm not going to put his business out there, but it it was a great deal of loneliness and feeling hopeless. Even though he had a lot of great things going for him and he was doing great things, he was on the way up. He was younger than me, so maybe 27, 26. I can't even remember at this point. But I'm leaning towards 26. But younger than me, and that loneliness crept in, man. Feeling hopeless, feeling like it's all over. And things happen that fast. And the thing is, I remember being on the verge so many times, but the curiosity kept me going. It wasn't necessarily a voice in my head. It was maybe because I tired myself out, and then, okay, I'll take a nap, and then I wake up, and then I don't feel as bad. And that became a cycle. Also, not having a gun readily available probably kept me alive as well. Because that's the beauty of depression sometimes. It just keeps you too lazy. So I wasn't going to tie a noose. I wasn't going to go to find a bridge to jump off of. Even though it'd be the last time I would have to do something, the laziness wouldn't allow me to do it. But just curiosity, and maybe maybe part of me was a coward. Because I don't think you're a coward if you commit suicide. I don't. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that I was a part coward. Some people say I was brave, and so I'm not gonna say you're a coward if you commit suicide. I don't believe that. People have their reasons, and I don't know all that he was going through because we haven't talked like that in the past couple years. Uh, but with that being said, I want you to really tap into those uh, shit just got real moments and really extract those messages that you've gained from it and really apply it to your life. You know, are you really going to keep yourself somewhere in a position where you aren't happy? It's like if you're going to be in a box for now, at least open up the top flap so you can see what's out there. See what. And start climbing towards the top and do the things that truly matter to you, and try to make a great difference, and um, add quality to this life. Add something to the life around you. Try to leave it better than you found it, man. And always ask yourself those important questions about what matters. What can you do? What lights you up? And what can and also, because I just said what can you do, but what can you do to ensure that you're not going to go to bed unhappy, or you're not going to wake up unhappy? The pursuit alone can bring about joy. You don't have to wait till you get to a destination to have joy. You just kind of resolve to bring that joy to you right now and find peace in these things and the way life is, and not let that resistance bring you down, because it's going to keep you there. Alright, so with that being said, thanks a lot, people. See you later.